Greetings, world, wherever you are. My name is James.
I'm Rachel.
And you are tuning in for another episode of the Daily Dose, the Didgeridoo Practice. Well, it's our Didgeridoo Practice, and we are so glad that you're joining us again. Well, and if you're here for the first time or don't know how to play the didgeridoo, you're in the right place because we're all beginners. Ultimately, we're all practicing, and we're here to support your style as well as you support ours. That's super awesome. Everybody always popping into the chat and saying, helpful comments. We've been sent amazing rhythm patterns by a lot of the people that come into the streams. It's been a very powerful experience in our life, and we've been doing it now. This is episode 21.
Right.
Woo!
Yeah.
21. We're almost at a full month of doing a daily didgeridoo practice. I feel good about my breathing, breath patterns, my play style, my progress. Everything is just, I feel so good about it. I hope you do too, if you are practicing along with us. And again, if you don't know how to play the didge, it's a simple buzz lip technique, relaxed in such a way through a didgeridoo, a hollow tube, if you will, an amplification device.
Right.
We can get crazy if you want, and there's all kinds of skills that you can add to it, and that's why we're practicing, so that we can attain some of these amazing skills. I'm, in a year, going to be able to add some very powerful rhythmic patterns with some of my didgeridoo in the meditation aspect. So it'll take you deep, and then I'll have really good rhythmic with cool ethereal sounds. That's my goal. Do you have a goal for maybe in a year? I know it's a long way.
Man.
Hippies don't plan, man, but
I'm just excited.
Hey, welcome. Ready to get buzzy, Cindy says. I'm sorry. You're ready to...
It's all right. I'm excited to, in a year, come back and watch the first couple videos and listen and compare.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing to see the change in ourselves. I've already noticed it within you if you haven't within yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And I've noticed it within myself. We've broken some records with our longest time. We've made sounds over these past 21 days that we've never even made before. I mean, we talked about things. So yeah, it'd be really cool to go back and look at some of the stuff and maybe be like, oh, wow, we used to say Takawika, but now we say Takawaka, or something like that. We have different emphasis. We have different play styles. We picked this up. We're stronger in this way. We haven't focused as much on this area that we were talking about. I'm super excited for that too.
Yeah.
And I hope you are as well. Yes, again, I am ready to get buzzy, but before I get buzzy, give raspberries to the world, I want to do my facial massage exercises. I was doing a little bit in the 5-minute intro, which kind of really got me ready. I was doing some of the grabbing my lips and pulling side to side and blowing the cheeks, really expanding. So I feel like I'm giving myself an extra massage today, which is great. You can't really go wrong, right? You got to listen to your body.
Yeah.
And that's what this is truly all about. So we're going to do it so that you can follow along, whether or not you actually do. If you don't play the didgeridoo, this probably seems pretty weird to you. And if you don't play the didge, you're probably not here. But be silly. Sometimes be as silly as you can in these moments, because if you can do that in front of other people, you can do it in a didge in front of other people, and that's the main goal. Owning yourself in this space and time, learning your proprioception, go barefoot with your didge out in the world and learn yourself. It's going to be awesome. Massage your face first. Massage your face first. Ooh, nice. Stimulate that circulation. Wow. Ooh, I heard a little tension there. I'm going to work on that one for a second. Amber again is unsure of who we're talking to. She wants to find out. She's looking everywhere. There's somebody in the house, I know. Well, I'm going to take this moment too. We're putting in some amazing. Oh, you hear like a fly or something?
Might get crazy if she starts chasing bugs in here.
It's all right. Just chill. Hey. It's all right.
Why don't you just go to the back? Go ahead.
Live streams. I get derailed. Yeah, I was going to say, I want to take this moment to throw everybody, thank you for all the love so far we've been receiving, and monetarily as well as non-monetarily through sharing our videos, commenting on the videos, being a part of the actual live streams. And then we've been growing our Patreon family, which is amazing. I'm watching the numbers grow. We're seeing the free members. It's free to join. It doesn't cost anything. It's just another way where some of our friends have asked to be able to donate to our life as we live in our school bus and practice Didge every day. And you know, they want to share their blessings. So the Patreon is where we're putting up all of our music. We just dropped the amazing sounding sound meditation from, it was the number 3, and I just finished mastering number 4. So you're going, you're going to want to be a free member of that. It lets you know all of the stuff, and if you're not into social media so much, that's a place where we've even got our own chat. We've got our own area that we're building.
There's a chat in there now. We can chat on the Patreon.
If you have anything to say, we'll be able to check that every day, and we'll get back to you. So it's pretty cool to be able to have that access, you know, into our lives.
And it's not like social media where you're getting tagged in all of these things where people say add everyone, or you know. You maybe are getting all these notifications that aren't. Exactly
these are hopefully what you want to be a part of and what you want to see. So thank you again for everybody for being a part of that. Well, that's where we're dropping all the music, all the recordings that we talk about in these streams. That's where it's going, and it is free. Again, it doesn't cost anything.
And yesterday's mantra is in there too.
Oh yeah, the mantra that we were doing.
Wahe Guru.
Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Geo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I remembered a little bit.
That's on there, and it's a PDF you can download too, so that you can have it to reference later.
That's so amazing.
Yeah,
it's things like that. That's what the Patreon's for. And we also have all the stuff from the previous events that we've held, and the next ones that we're going to be. That's going to be our future space, like our web page or something.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? You want to warm up a little bit?
Let's warm up.
I've been practicing talking more with articulation. I would imagine. I don't really hold on to it, but people are probably looking at me a little weird because I talk to them this way.
They already look at us like we're pretty strange anyway, so, you know.
I own that too. Again, if you don't know how to didgeridoo, it's simple. Buzz lip technique. Join us on your couch. Buzz away the drama. Buzz away everything. Get yourself ready, and we're going to take the next few moments. Hopefully the sound stays. I know the picture might be a little, but the sound's gonna be good, and we're just gonna get our lips and our bodies ready, sit in a good posture, and warm up for today's amazing practice. I think we're super excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
And in no way, shape, or form are we endorsed by any of the companies or things we're gonna say in today's video. I just want to drop that right at the beginning. This is not paid placement. Tickle toe, you remember that one? Warm up with us, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Grab your didgeridoo and woo, 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 woo. Warm up those lips. We got another minute or two. We're going to do that, but we're going to get started here pretty soon because we've got an amazing things we want to practice with articulation today. Still elusive on the toots for myself, Woo! Sometimes I take that waka-tucky as like you're done warming up. You're ready. That's your last like, woo! If I can do this, I'm good. I feel buzzier.
Yeah, that feels good.
Time to get buzzy. She was right, and we got buzzy pretty quick. Pretty quick.
I feel good. I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like incorporating some of the things that seem a little hard for me, like the double tonguing, taka 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 taka, digga 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 digga. Digga is harder than taka when you start repeating it a lot.
What do you want to?
Like incorporating that in my warm up, and then going from the drone to the toot. I feel like my toots are getting better. I feel like my tongue is getting more dexterous.
Ooh, good word.
I grew up. My dad was half German, and every now and then he'd take us to the German deli, and we would try to speak German and. You know,
fun. So
it turned out we
utilizing.
had lazy American tongues, and speaking German was really hard. And I
That
feel
might
like
be it.
the didgeridoo and the takas and the digga 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 digga.
Working up my articulation and my dexterity of my tongue.
Yeah.
Woo woo woo. Yeah, it's like barbells on our tongue.
Right, just building that muscle memory. So if you just take some time every day, just a few minutes to work on something that's really hard for you, you'll build that muscle memory, and then it'll become easier.
Yeah, and I mean that's what this is doing for us. I feel like it. Yeah. Woo. Well, what do you think we should work on today with that in mind, I guess?
Let me tell you.
We had some fun last
night. We had this brilliant idea.
It was amazing.
So
well, we
fun.
think it's amazing. We think it's a lot of fun.
We started playing with it, and we decided to save it for today.
Oh, it's all right.
Oh, man. I think she does that on purpose. She bumps
she's
the
like,
didgeridoo because it's like in her way.
You're
and she's
in
like, pay
my
attention
way.
to me.
Yeah. So
But
we
anyway.
were playing around with saying popular car brand names.
Right, like
Toyota and Suzuki, although that's not necessarily a car, that's more of a motorcycle, but still, you know, the Chrysler, Chevrolet, Dodge. There's a lot that some work for growls, some work for high, you know, stuff. Some work for tonguing. Some have doubles. Some if you just say like Kia, Kia.
Yeah.
I mean, think of that K and the Kia, Kia. Tesla. You can do so much. You can do Toyota. Let's hear it. Got that nice swing beat. Hey, did you throw a Kia in there? Toyota, 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 Kia. Honda, Honda. Jeep, 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 Cherokee. I'm going to try all of that for just a second.
Yeah.
Ferrari. That one's fun because you get to throw a little tongue roll in there. Ferrari. 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 Because the F is really hard. So again, go through a list. Dodge. And add other things. Is it a Dodge Caravan? This is really going to help us spread out some of those. Wow, that articulation into it. Adding in even some of the sounds that we'll start saying, hey, that works more for a drum beat.
Right?
Or that has enough syllables that I can throw in that beautiful breath at the end. Like we did yesterday with the ducky do quido go, or that was fun. I think if you can say it, you can play it. It's the same thing, but it takes that rounding out, that getting ourselves ready, that articulation, the trying every day. Like, man, we suck. Wow, we're getting better. Wow, oh my gosh, we are top of our game now, and we can only get better. Checking out my lip position with a hand mirror, and I spit on my mirror. Yeah. Keep a few wet wipes around, some alcohol swabs, to keep the didge clean for one, and to wipe off even maybe a friend that you potentially.
If you spit on a friend.
Yeah. You don't want to spit on a friend. But that does bring up an amazing point, Cindy. Checking out your lip position in front of a mirror without the didge. Doing that in front, like, wow.
Yeah.
Look at these ram. Well, think of ram. Ram. We're closed.
Ram.
We're closed. So we're going to have to mime it a little bit. Oh, she wants to go under. We've got a spot underneath the bed or the couch here. She's trying to get to. Hey, good day, Rick. Thank you for joining us. We're just going through and practicing some of these amazing articulation sounds. Talking about Jeep, Grand Cherokee. I can't say a lot of things really fast, but all these new words. I even had ChatGPT throw together a whole list of stuff for me. I'll go through because it'll be easy to remember if I can get it to bring up. I even made a PDF through some of them too, so it'll be really fun. Like Datsun, that was a good one.
Datsun.
Yeah, Hyundai, Mitsubishi. Datsun, Hyundai, Mitsubishi. And you'll start to frame out some of these M sounds you can't make, but if you're doing it in a rhythm, you can kind of fit it in.
And sometimes if you're trying to make an M sound, if you make an NG sound with the back of your tongue instead of your lips, and you just get as close as you can without actually closing off the air, it ends up sounding like an M through the didgeridoo.
Taking conscious account of where tongue placement is hard for me, but I'm working on that in this practice. Like those ones, those ones really. I mean, if we can hear it out in the world, out the 5 ends, Alfa Romeo. Working them together is the trick. I was even throwing in like Tokyo, even though that's not one of them. Like I was just saying Hyundai, Subaru, and Tokyo. And those kind of make different rhythms, even though we're keeping it in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I find it's really easy to get myself built on those, because I can hear that rhythm. Yeah. But man, to hear some of these French and Italian players going off, some of the Middle Eastern stuff that I'm hearing, like across the world, some of the it's blowing my mind. I need to start understanding a little music theory. And I think this is our way of kind of stepping into that, utilizing sounds that we already know, that we've been taught and trained to say most of our lives.
Yeah.
You know, into...
It's just putting sounds together in a different way because it's using car brand names instead of just regular words.
Instead of regular words, which are regular words,
right.
you know. But, I mean, like, Hummer, that's a good one for the growling aspect, you know, like... And that's not one I say all the time, so it is a regular word, but only in the car sense do I really ever say it. Oh, look, there's a Hummer.
What's it sound like in the Didge, Hummer?
Well, M is hard, and the H is all... Maybe even, oh my gosh, what if we did the car sounds like as we were driving them? Oh my gosh. I was just pretending I was driving a car for a second. It was like I was in a video game, fully immersive, because now I've got the headphones on, you know, I'm hearing it, I'm like, maybe we could do that, play partisans and Germans, that's what he said that he used to do instead of, you know, cowboys and Indians they used to do. I can't do that fast, but if I was imitating like I was on a gun, like shooting targets. Kia, kia, kia. That's working my diaphragm really. And it gets that. Like I was watching videos and they show you ha 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 hoa ha ha. That is the
Mitsubishi.
Yeah, that one's fun to say. You can break it into the syllables. Mitsubishi. Get that. Riding the crossway. Beep, beep. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think of it. I was like, beep, beep. What do you mean? Oh yeah. Driving in my car. Oh, I hit something.
This is so much fun.
I know. It's a lot of fun to actually just go crazy on the ditch. To actually warm up, be ready, and have that support. We support you in that. Go crazy. That's really tough, but it's fun to fit in breath. I can't, if I'm not doing a rhythm, I can't talk out of it. How do you drive a didge? Oh, that's great. I really feel like I want to attach a didgeridoo to my vehicle. I heard somebody actually does play one of the travel ones as they're like sitting in traffic. Not while they drive, they say. I want to have one while I'm driving down the road because I focus so much with the didgeridoo, right? I'll be driving down the road and I just pull down and it goes right to my face. But the didge is actually behind me, like coming out of the back of the bus 40 feet away. That'd be amazing. A 40-foot bus didgeridoo. I can't even hear. I'm just going crazy.
Get out of my way. Thank you.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
That would.
These you know, brand names actually stimulated a whole conscious act of like, I could come up with so many other things. and then fitting it into the didge. These are just sounds we all know. They're fun to say, and man, it's fun to frame them in these syllables. I really like them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the PDF up onto the to the Patreon for sure. It's definitely. We should record some of them too, like Dodge, Ram. Ram is tough. That's in here. Dodge, Ram. Oh, all the things with like bees. Let's see. I had a whole list. Some for the tongue flutters would be like we already did Toyota, Mercury might, Ferrari, the Citroen, Lincoln, Navigator.
Hello, Karen.
Hey, Karen, welcome. I hope you can practice with us. We're articulating with brand names. Bentley. That one made me, I was saying Passat,
Passat.
but it made me want to say Passat.
Datsun, Passat.
Yeah, Jaguar. There's some that are, you can hear it. See, that's my goal, is to have someone out there like Karen across the world here hearing me on the other end of the ditch. That's amazing. We miss you too so much. We're glad you made it back to your home safe, and your life looks amazing. Look at all the things you're doing, all the beauty that surrounds you. We thank you wherever you are too, or in the world. We've been having people joining from wherever they live,
over the world.
all over the world. So if you have something special that you say into the ditch that really just kind of flows, pop it into the comment section, because I'm in this right now. Can we say them in like a beat? Like Mosquito one, Mitsubishi. I can't even.
I like going Hyundai, Honda, Toyota, and then either Kia or Mazda or
Let's
one of the
do
two
that.
other ones.
Okay, Hyundai, Toyota, Kia, Hyundai.
Yeah.
Oh, two Kias.
Yeah, two
So
Kias.
if you want to follow along with us, we're going to do that for another moment or two. Hyundai, Toyota, Kia. You're amazing. Toyota, Kia, Hyundai, Toyota, Kia, Hyundai, Toyota, Ford, I thought you were saying deep dish pizza for a second, and then I thought deep Dodge Caravan. I mean, it's taking one word and another word and throwing it together, keeping another word after that, keeping the flow, go after, make yourself a carousel. Now you're rapping in the ditch, and then eventually you're going to have to bridge or breathe. Bridge if you're doing a song. I mean, let's see.
Land Rover.
Land Rover.
Cadillac.
Cadillac. Freightliner. These
Nissan.
ones were were put together for growling because you hear that.
Nissan is
Nissan.
fun high.
That one's a fun one. I like Nissan. Porsche. Oh, it makes you say the sh at the end. Porsche.
Porsche.